Good morning, respected teacher and all students, class 1186. My name is Khánh Ngọc. I'm truly honored to open today's highly engaging presentation. Our team consists of 10 members, including Huyền Trang, Ngọc Huyền, My, Linh Trang, Hà Linh, Phương Vi, Tuệ Anh, Duy Hưng, Bảo Nam, and the last one is Tùng. First, let us begin with a brief introduction through the greenhouse gas experiment. To conduct this experiment, we need to prepare 4 materials: 2 ceramic bowls, 1 glass bowl. A glass cup can be used as an alternative. A lamp preferably an incandescent bulb, and a cup of ice. Once all the materials are ready, we can proceed the experiment. Step 1, distribute the ice evenly into the 2 ceramic bowls. Step 2, cover one of the bowls containing ice with the glass bowl. Step 3, expose both bowls to the light source for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. After watching the experiment, what prediction do you have about it? Which bowl do you think will dissolve faster? Hà Phương. Who think different? Bảo Anh.
I think the bowl with a lid will make the eye.
Thank you. Bảo Anh and Hà Phương have a different opinion when predicting the experiment. So let's see what the result will be. We can clearly observe that the ice in covered bowl melt more rapidly than the ice in uncovered bowl. This phenomenon can be explained by the trapping of heat inside the covered bowl. Now let us imagine the Earth enclosed within a glass container. When solar radiation enters the atmosphere, it hits the air and the Earth's surface. However, as the concentration of greenhouse gases increase, heat is prevented from escaping into space. Consequently, we cover container warm up more quickly, much like our planet under the influence of the greenhouse effect. Next, let's watch a short video.
We are making a very significant change to the chemical constituency of the atmosphere and the oceans.
What we do now and in the next few years will profoundly affect the next few outward years.
You only speak of the green, eternal economic growth because you're too scared of being unpopular.
The world's people will speak. Their message is clear. time is running out. The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere now is 50% higher than it was in 1900. Now, in the space of one human lifetime, indeed, in the space of my life, all that has changed.
If we don't protect nature, we can't protect ourselves.
After watching it, I think everyone already knows what we are going to talk about, right? As we all know, the world in constantly fashioning solar climate change and global warming has become one of the most urgent challenges that require our immediate attention to get a better understanding of this important issue. Let us now begin our presentation today. We will present about one, what is global, two, cause of global warming, three, after of global warming, four, solution and action, five, mitigate. One, what is global warming?
Number one, what is the global warming? The gradual increase in the planet's average temperature is known as global warming, although this warming trend has existed for a long time. Human activities, especially the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, have caused it to accelerate significantly over the past century as more greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere. They trap heat more effectively, leading to rising temperature, shifting weather patterns, and a wide range of environmental impact that continue to grow more serious each year. The amount of fossil fuel consumption has increased rapidly alongside the growth of the human population as societies expand and demand more energy for transportation, industry, and daily living. The burning of coal, oil, and natural gas continues to rise. When these fossil fuels are burned, they release large quantities of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the Earth's atmosphere. These gases trap heat and create what is known as the greenhouse effect, a natural process that becomes harmful when intensified by human activities. As a result, the planet experiences warmer temperatures, disrupted weather system, and long-term environmental change. Two causes of global warming. A main cause of global warming, overpopulation. As the global population continues to grow, more individuals breathe out carbon dioxide. This increase in human respiration adds more carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, a major greenhouse gas responsible for trapping heat and contributing to global warming.
carbon dioxide and release oxygen. However, forests are being cleared for residential, commercial, and agricultural purposes. The loss of trees disrupts natural equilibrium, reduce the Earth's ability to absorb carbon dioxide, and directly contribute to global warming. Yield of vehicle, the frequent use of vehicle is events for short distance, really large amount of carbon just because vehicle burn particularly emit carbon dioxide and other toxic pollution in the atmosphere, which leads to an overall rise in the Earth's temperature and accelerate global warming.
B. Natural cause of global warming. Industrial development. With the advent of industrialization, factories began producing large amounts of harmful emissions that polluted, especially carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, have significantly increased. As a result, the temperature of the Earth has been rising rapidly. Agriculture activity release major greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane. Livestock farming, wine cultivation, and the use of fertilizer and their gas to the atmosphere will contribute to the warming of the planet. Volcanoes. Volcanic eruptions release out smoke and gas into the atmosphere. The material affect the climate and act as natural contributor to global warming, also on a small scale compared to human activities.
Melting permafrost is frozen show beneath the earth to play that has traveled environmental fast for thousands of years as global temperatures rise. Permafrost begins to melt, releasing the stars irreversibly methane into the atmosphere, which further increase the Earth's temperature. Forest blazer, forest fire emit a amount of carbon rich smoke into the atmosphere. This smoke contains greenhouse gas, which contribute to the rise in global temperature and accelerates the progress of global warming.
Three effects of global warming. Rise in temperature. Global warming has caused a significant rise in the Earth's temperature. This increase has accelerated the melting of glaciers, which in turn has led to higher sea level and greater devastating impact of restoration, including flooding and landslide. Climate change. Global warming has also resulted in major change in climate patterns. Some regions experience severe droughts, while others face extreme rainfall and destructive floods, leading to an overall climatic imbalance around the world. sphere
limit climate change are way off track with the goals outlined in the Paris Agreement nearly a decade ago. This is according to the State of Climate Action 2025 report, which is out this morning. Researchers warn all systems are flashing red, with not one of the 45 indicators of climate action in line to meet the 2030 target. The report says without redirection, communities could face major risks. Kelly Lepland, the Chief of Data and Systems Change at the Bezos Earth Fund and co-director of the Systems Change Lab, which published this report, joins us now from Boston with some of the specifics. Kelly, good morning. We appreciate you being here. You know, I don't think that we, as humans, have ever met benchmarks that we've created to limit climate change. Why not? And tell us more about what you found.
Thank you so much, Errol, for having me on. So what really is standing out right now is that we're in this paradox. On the one hand, we're seeing this tremendous amount of progress. We're seeing record growth in solar and wind, electric vehicles taking off with exciting new technologies like green hydrogen, direct air capture. But at the same time, we know that emissions are still rising. Since the Paris Agreement was signed, the last 10 years have been the hottest on record. 2024 was the hottest yet. And what we did in the report was we tracked 45 real-world signals of change. So how fast do we need to scale clean energy? How fast do we need to stop deforestation? How fast do we need to electrify transport? And what you said is right, that none were on track. The message was that we're moving, but not nearly fast enough. And the takeaway is that we actually do have solutions, but we need to scale them much, much faster if we're going to meet the Paris Agreement goals.
And let's talk about some of those. Did find some positive news, especially when it comes to investment in renewable energy and other things that we could accelerate. Tell us about that.
Spread of disease, the rise in temperature and humidity caused by global warming have changed the habitat and movement pattern of mosquitoes and other disease-carrying insects. As a result, diseases such as malaria and dengue are spreading to new areas.
Due to the global ecosystem, global warming has affected the global ecosystem. It can cause the extinction of plant and animal. It can change the weather, food, the environment, and reduce biodiversity. Loss of natural habitat, a global shift in climate cause a loss of habitat for various plant and animals. In this circumstance, the creatures must recover from their native environment, and many will go extinct. This is another significant effect of global warming on biodiversity.
For solution action, Solution 2. Change
transition to renewable energy sources such as solar to reduce carbon emissions and creating a more sustainable energy system. One, using renewable energy to reduce fossil fuels. Three, protect and expand forests or improve public transportation. Five, reduce waste, encourage recycling. Actually, one, save energy at home. Two, use public transport or by. Three, reduce plastic use. Four, purchase. Five, buy eco-friendly products.
Global warming is a challenge, but it's also an opportunity for us to change. We may not control everything, but we can all contribute something. Let's start with a small action today to create a safer, greener future. Together, we can help the planet. And now, to make sure everyone's still awake, let's end with a quick and fun game. Let's get started. First stage, my brain. Question 1. What is global warming? Thảo Nguyên. A is the correct answer.
The question number 2. Using public transport station have reduced global warming false or true? Answer please. True is correct answer. 3. The picture shows a result of global warming. What is? Where? B. Black is correct answer.
4. Which country emits the most carbon dioxide today? I know. C is the correct answer. And the last question. Melting ice in which region affects sea level the most? 1.
B.
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 B is the correct answer. Thank everyone to listen today.
Cái gì vậy?